Hello traders, how you guys doing? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to edit the TradingView platform. We use TradingView mainly for analysis and also backtesting purposes. And this is one tool that we'll use throughout our trading journey. And today I'll just be showing you how to edit it. So right in front of you is a default TradingView screen after you create your profile. On tradingview.com, you create your profile. So mine's already created already. Roscap, so you already created. So let me just blow this up, and I'll take you through how to edit our chart, our trading screen rather, to have a good chart screen. So one of the things that you should consider in taking up trading is always it's important for you to have a good trading screen. You want to see price nice and clearly. That's why we don't really advise for people to just trade on their phones or analyze on the phones rather, but to have a trading screen, whether it's a monitor or a laptop. Alright, so this is important because this is part of our chart hygiene, and we want to keep our charts as clean as possible. Remember, less is more in trading, so you want to keep it always clean so we can follow price nicely. So the first thing we'll do is to edit what we see here to best suit our trading style. So we'll go in settings, and then we go, so the first thing we'll notice is symbols. So symbols just tells us the colors of our candles. So the bodies of the candles, so you can make it green or light green, it really doesn't matter. Just as long as you can follow price. So, and then the borders of the candles will make them black. The bearish one black. The wicks make them black. And also make that black. And then we come to appearance. Then the background, ensure that it's white. And then vertical grid white. And then horizontal grid, also make that white. And then we click OK. So there we go. We've already fixed our screen. So one thing also note is that the bottom axis, you can pinch it and squeeze it in, which allows you to go back as far as you want to. And then also the right axis, you can pinch and hold it down, and then you can push it all the way down, or if you want to make space on the side to draw, you can also do that. There's an amazing tool that they have here. It's called the go-to tool. So literally click that and you can choose how far back you want to go. So we'll just random example 15th of April 2020. Then it actually pinpoints that specific date for you. So very useful when it comes to backtesting. Alright, so after doing this, our chart is laid out. So let's go back to settings. And then we come to template, and then we save the template. So we just say trading screen, trading, we'll call it trading, and then we'll save it. Then there you go, our template is saved. And that's the American peso, so you can open this template on any other pair. Alright, so secondly, what we'll look at is our time frames. So this is the daily time frame. So each candle here represents one day. So this is today. This is a current candle. That's happening at the moment. This is today. Here, that's today. That was yesterday. This is Monday. So we come here. So we have like a last long list. So for our top-down analysis approach, which is covered later in the mentorship, we focus on the monthly time frame. So we just add a star on monthly time frame, weekly time frame, add a star, daily as well, 4 hours for execution, and the 2 hours as well for execution. So either execute on 4 hours or 2 hours. So put stars on those, and then you can see that up here. So you just click on the 4 hours if you want to change to the 4 hour time frame, and then 2 hour time frame. Click on that. So, and then you can make this wider. Also helps to like move it around and remember guys, ensuring that our charts are nice and clean. So let's go back to the daily. Okay, so another useful tool that we use in trading are trend lines, but this is covered later in the mentorship. So trend lines are found here. So the ones that we normally use are the trend line, horizontal line, and the horizontal ray tool, and the arrow tool. So those are the ones that we normally use. So trend lines, 1 point, 2 points, and then draw it across like that. And then you can also change the trend line settings, make it smaller or just slightly thicker. And then you can also save that trend line. You can also make it a continuous trend line. We can make it an arrow or straight. So always keep it simple, guys. And then if you want to clone a trend line, if you wanted to add another one, you just from there you press clone, and then you can take it and put it where you want to put it. So you can even adjust it like that. And then if you want to remove a trend line or any edit that you have on your template, you just from there just right click, go to the eraser, and then you can remove that there, just like that. There you go. So it's going back to the crosshair. Okay, back to the crosshair. And then the second tool that we'll look at is the horizontal ray tool. So this tool is very helpful in helping us identify significant key areas. Most of all, resistance and support. So let me just clone that. Resistance and support areas, something like this. Boom, price 1, second rebound, third rebound, and price goes up. So this was helpful, you know, just to help us keep track of price and potential breakout areas. So another point to be here. So this is really useful because it doesn't fill up the whole screen. It just fills up the area that you wanted to fill. So that's the horizontal ray tool. Horizontal ray tool. Let me just remove that. Okay, and then the other tool that we'll look at today is the horizontal tool. So we use this horizontal tool especially when we mark out our key levels. So just draw it like that. So let's say we wanted to mark out this as a key level here, 21,500 as a key level. We'll just go to settings, and then we'll go to coordinates, and then we'll type out 21,500. And then let's say we wanted to label this as a key level. So you type the key level 21,500. And then you can choose to put it at the bottom or the middle. So bottom or top, it really doesn't matter. And then left or right. So I like keeping mine on the right, because remember Forex we look left and trade right. So I like to keep mine on the right. Style is really up to you. You can make it a dotted line, dashed line, even change the color, make it slightly thicker, or make it blue. Blues here. Make it blue. Then opacity is just you. It's you wanting it really dark or really faded. So it's really up to you guys. So keep it at 100. Then click OK. So then there you go. And nice thing about this appears on every single time frame. So let's say you marked out this key level on the daily and you want to execute on the 4 hours. Can you see it's still there? It's still there. Nice tool to have. Can you see price respect to that area? Nice round numbers. 21,500. Nice round numbers. So that's with the horizontal tool. And then the arrow tool, I use it mainly for like analysis. So how to use it, I would say, let's say I'm projecting this one here. I'd say price is gonna go up like that, and maybe up until here. So that's the purpose I'd use the tool, the arrow tool for. Is that right there? Okay. Pretty simple to use, guys. You can see our charts are nice and clean. No indicators on our screen. And then the second area, it's the third icon down this column here. The ones we use here is it's the Fibonacci tool, which is covered in detail later in the mentorship. So, but it's covered in that point there. So, how we use that point from there. So this tool helps us in identifying potential entry areas when we execute our trades. So I won't go into much detail on it here, because it is covered later in the mentorship. There's a separate video that goes into detail, and I also show how to edit the Fibonacci tool. Very useful tool for taking trades. Okay, and then we now here on this geometric shapes. So we use various shapes in trading. So the ones that we normally use are the rectangle tool and the ellipse tool and the brush tool. So I'll first start off with the brush tool. Brush tool is very useful if you wanna like mark out key swing points, especially when you're back testing. It really comes in handy. It really comes in handy, and also if you wanna analyze, you can also use it. It's really quite helpful. And the nice thing about the brush tools, or you can also like choose colors, change different color that you like. You can make it thicker, thinner, really thick, and then you can also clone if you want that same section to be used elsewhere. And then you can also hide your writings. So let me just do this. So I want to hide that one. Go here, go to hide. So you hide all the settings, or all the drawings rather. And then if you want them to appear again, you click back on that tool. There. Alright, so let me just remove this. Okay, and then another tool that we use, this one is covered in the breakout video. It's the rectangular tool. Really helpful. I like using it when I mark out like anchor points or areas of consolidation. Something like this, like areas where price consolidates at one area like that. I like just to, let me just blow this up. I like to use this tool, super helpful. So there's a video on this, so I just cover most like 2 candles that are in the same range, and the bodies or the wicks, so it's all up to you, bodies and wicks. And then I'd wait for price to break out of that area and retest for me to take an entry around about that level, and then for price to, so take an entry there and then targeting an upper target. So it's a very useful tool, especially like when you're trading breakouts from consolidation areas. And also I like using it when I mark out a range of consolidation. For example, I like to mark out significant spike areas. For example, that long rejection spike. I'll just put it there and wait for breakouts above that region for a valid trade. So that's one of the reasons I'd use the rectangular tool, but it is covered in a separate video. So there's another one here, this long spike candle. I just mark out that region like that. can see price was in this range for a while. Price was here on the 3rd of June. Then price was then on the 5th of June up until the 9th. So we're stuck in consolidation. And then when price broke above, look at the precision of this edge of the candles there. Precision, price breaks above, comes and retests, boom. There's our entry there. There's our entry right there, guys. There's our entry right here. Entry, sweet entry right there. Nice tight stop. Nice tight stop, and then price accelerates all the way. So that's one of the ways you can use the rectangular tool. Another useful way is for you to mark out like swing points. You can clone it, mark out swing points, clone again here, swing points there. And also you can also edit it. So it comes to settings. So I've edited mine already, and I've set mine as a template. So my background is light blue, border is black. Then I've saved mine already as a breakout box. So that's how you save it. Just remove this. And then another tool that we use, it's called the Ellipse tool. Also nice to use to mark out swing points. So I'll put it there, and then same way you'd edit any other tool. You change the borders and style, and then you save the template. So save it as swing points. Swing points there, and click OK. And then you can also clone it. So, and then make sure that when you want to move it, you don't click and hold on where these dots appear, but on the sides. Then you can make it smaller. Move it around, make it smaller. Okay, so those are as far as the tools that we use. And then text is when you want to mark out like any useful thing that you see here. So there's this one here, so just click there, 3-pin formation. These are candlestick formations that we'll cover in detail as we progress in the mentorship. So you can change the font style, make it bigger, smaller, even the text as well, make it bold or italics. And then click OK, and then there you go, and save it. Alright, and then let's open up there. Other ones we use is a callout box. If you don't like text, you can make a callout box. It's really up to you guys, it's your preference. And then you can type whatever you wish to type. And then one that's useful is the price label, especially like for backtesting. And you'll hear me mention backtesting a lot because we do that quite a lot in the academy, because it helps us keep track of our strategy and approach, because we always want to keep on refining every single time. So that's the call out, the price label. Oops, sorry, it's not the price label. Price level is here. Price level is here. So you can say I took a trade on 0.218935. Then my trade went correctly or it didn't go correctly. So you can use it like that. Or you can say I'm waiting for price to come. Let's say you've marked out a key level. Here. Let's say this is your marked out key level here. There's a marked out key level, and you say I'm waiting for price to come on 22.1200, and then for me to take my long trade from there going upwards. So that's also one of the ways you can use that tool. Alright guys, so those are as far as the tools are concerned with these ones. And then we have our risk to reward tools. We also cover this in the risk management webinar. Basically, we only use these two, long and short. So long is when we're buying. So this is the stop loss region. So also edit it. The green part is the target area. Make it green, or whichever color you prefer really. And then the bottom part is the stop loss area. Make that red. So here it shows you the risk to reward ratio, the stop loss level. So that is 29 pip stop loss. This is special, very volatile pair. And then that is 29 pips target. So very useful, very handy. So what I normally do, I normally place this risk to reward tool, and then I'd go take my trade on my MT4, either on my laptop or my phone, using these inputs here. So I'd put for my stop loss 21.412818, and then put for my target 22.0562. So 137 pips, 11 pips stop loss. So that's long. And then short, short stop loss, nice, 13 pip stop, and then target that. So that's how I'd mark it out. So for this pair here, I really don't trade the USD peso, but by the looks of things, it's forming a nice head and shoulder pattern. This was the recent swing high in this downtrend, so I'd use that tool to mark out that area, recent swing high, and I'll be looking for any signs to take a buy trade. We broke the last swing high, then we closed above it, then we're retesting it now as support. So I'm looking to take a long trade at that region. I'm waiting to take a long trade at that region. My stops will just be below this key area at 11 pips, and then my target, I'll be targeting 56 pips, the beginning of the left shoulder. So that's what I'll be waiting for. So this is more of an application explanation that I just gave to you, but I'll be waiting for bullish signs to buy around this region here. My target there stops there. So that's as far as it goes, guys, in editing your TradingView platform. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the webinars. I personally think that TradingView is really clean, really easy to follow, and it's worldly, and I mean, it's used worldwide actually, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, and then if you want to change a pair, you come here. Let's say you want to look at GBP CHF, so you click there, then you click GBP CHF. Then you can see it maintains the same template style as we used with the previous one. Let's go to 4 hours. So it maintains the same style like it did with the previous one. Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next webinar.